coming in from Beasley and soon is going in, but the goalkeeper got the touch and it wipes it. Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Diva Stadium. It's Chester City against Dagenham. And it's another test for Chester City, their biggest one yet, some would say. The team who finished second in last year's nationwide conference are here at the Diva to give Chester some tough opposition. Well, Chester still unbeaten. Line-up today as follows: Wayne Brown in goal, Steve Harkness ahead of him, as well as Phil Bolland, who returns to the side. Scott Guyot is there, and so too is Carl Ruffer. Kevin McIntyre will play on the left, with Chris Blackburn and Jimmy Kelly, and Steve Brodie in the middle. And up front for the Blues, it's Michael Twiss and Ryan Sugden. And those two will be hoping to get themselves on the score sheet this afternoon. Sugden currently leading the way with 4 goals. Michael Twiss close behind on 2. And for Dagenham and Redbridge this afternoon, they line up as follows: Tony Roberts in goal. Ahead of him in defence is Mark Rooney, Ashley Vickers, Lee Matthews and Steve West. And in midfield they have Mark Janney, Paul Terry, who's the brother of Chelsea's John Terry, and Steve Heffer. And up front it's Paul Bruce, and joined by Mark Steen and Junior McDougald. It's a big day for Chester City fans. It's a sunny day here at the Diva Stadium. And this is one that Chester fans have been relishing, but also a little bit of fear in there as well that the unbeaten record may come to an end today. We've already seen the end of the record of not having any goals against us at the Diva Stadium. Away from the Diva, they still have that record intact. But the Chester defence will, I'm sure, be up for it once again this afternoon. Warm round of applause for today's mascot, Natalia Kirby. And she'll be 10 later in the week. But now, down to the action. Dagenham and Redbridge will be ready to kick things off this afternoon. Referee, Mr. Booth, just waiting to get things underway. So how will Dagenham do against this tough Chester defence this afternoon? Away we go then. Dagenham will be attacking the Chester end in this first half of the game. And already trying to build a move down that left side. Mark Steen in there quickly. And it's over to the right we go. Oh, an early chance here, a chance. Oh, and I don't believe it. Dagenham and Redbridge have taken the lead. With about 30 seconds gone on the clock. It's Chester City 0, Dagenham 1. Well, we were just mentioning about Chester's tough defence. But that has been breached straight away by Paul Terry. 31 seconds, we think, on the clock. Well, what a start. The home fans put in a bit of shock about that goal this afternoon. The Dagenham fans, of whom there aren't too many here at the moment, their main coaches have been delayed on the motorway. Well, they won't believe it when they walk in to find that they missed a goal after 30 seconds, but certainly Chester caught guilty of sleeping at the back there. Well, in the last home game, Chester had this problem of being a goal down against Lee RMI. They came through that one, winning 2-1. And the Chester fans will be hoping it'll be a similar story today. Well, at least they've got 89 minutes to try and turn it around anyway. But a rather emphatic start by the visitors. And what was I saying about fearing the match as well as relishing it? Well, those fears have come true so far. But plenty of character in the Chester side to come through it, I'm sure. Well, there you see, not many Dagenham fans there at the moment. And it's suddenly gone very quiet here at the Diva Stadium. And finally the home fans trying to get back. Now maybe a possibility here, but easily dealt with. Oh, easily given away as well, but Brodie couldn't make the best of it. And that's going to be a free kick to Chester. So free kick played should, but Swiss couldn't really do too much with that one. Here's Ruffer. Tries to spray it across to the far side, but that's going out of play for a goal kick. And Dagenham Redbridge, who of course were denied promotion to the Football League last season on goal difference, have started the season with a bit of a mixed bag. They won their first 3 games of the season, but that 100% record was lost. And they're looking for a second goal here at the moment with Chester on the defence. Junior McDougald trying to get forward for his side. Dagenham have actually lost 4 out of their 5 last games. But they did come back with a victory on Tuesday night against Kettering. 3-1 the score there. And that's going to be a corner, is it? Yes, the referee signals the corner. So Chester having to deal with some early attacking play from Dagenham. Let's hope their minds are a bit better on the job this time round. But we're just waiting for the ball at the moment. So the corner from the right. Swung over, easily headed away for the moment, out for the throw-in. Sun in the eyes of the Chester fans in the stand. Lee Matthews, the former player of the year for Dagenham, ready to take the throw. Oh, and a flicked header inside the box there. Chester struggling for a moment, but cleared by Harkness. Maybe a forced error there. Here's Brodie on the left. A Manchester fans have wanted to see in the side. Getting his chance today. He's had a free kick. No, says the referee. Swiss was the man who ran across, but nothing given. And Tony Roberts, the former Queen's Park Rangers player, ready to take the goal kick. Now the chase could be on here. Ryan Sugden will battle. Oh, maybe a bad back pass there, and Sugden has lobbed it. Where's that going? It's in! And Chester City are back on level terms. 5 minutes after the opening goal from Dagenham, Ryan Sugden, with his 5th goal this season, has got Chester straight back into it. A poor header that. And Sugden just stretched and the ball looped. And look at that, just inside the far post, and Chester City are back on level terms, 1 each. Well, Ryan Sugden, Chester's leading scorer so far this season, has got those Chester fans clapping and singing again. So 6 minutes gone at the Diva Stadium. It's 1 each. Is it going to be one of those games? Great ball, left side now. Right, cross come over by, I think it was rougher there. Here he goes again, trying to work out another cross. Over it comes, but just behind the goal this time. With Chester now looking lively and up for it. Here comes Dagenham, what can they do in response to that? Centre circle now. Out to the left for Bruce. Bruce clips it forward, looking for Steen. Oh. Well, I was about to say a poor pass by Blackburn, but a big cry of handball, but the referee deciding to play on as Chester did have the ball. Here goes Bruce again on the left. And that's got to be a free kick, is it? Oh. Just looks like the throw-in, to be honest, which is quite surprising. And it's Ashley Vickers to take the throw. Bruce with the cross, but Wayne Brown there straight away to meet that, but that's pushed a little bit too far, but fallen kindly. Now a great ball over. Oh, offside flag is raised. Michael Swiss thought he was in there for a second. But the linesman decided otherwise. Well, believe it or not, it was only 12 months to the day that Terry Smith decided to sell the club to Steve Vaughan. And who were they playing that day? Dagenham and Redbridge at the Diva Stadium. Bit spooky, that one. And that one ended in a 1-0 victory to Dagenham, so I'm sure Chester will be looking to reverse at least the outcome of that game today. Free kick given. Jimmy Kelly wanting to take the free kick. He'd flick inside the box, but headed away. Guyett. Carl Rufford trying to search out the long ball, but again, the second time that's drifted out of play harmlessly for the goal kick. Chester City's main rivals at the moment in the conference, Doncaster Rovers, are away at Margate today. Almost a possibility of surely handball there. Still chance here, Sugden. Move breaks down for a moment, but up again, Kelly. Right inside now, Blackburn. Gets the ball back, is he going to have a crack from here? Well, it's effort, but well wide of the post. But Chester starting to make some good moves towards that away end. Now McDougall trying to weave his way down the right, but was well stopped. And Brody in quickly too. Mark Wright will, I'm sure, be a little bit happier following the equalising goal from Ryan Sugden. Now in previous matches, Ryan Sugden's actually been substituted just after scoring. And thankfully that hasn't happened today. Well, not yet, anyway. Oh, nice turn in the middle there, but again another wasted ball which goes back to the keeper. He is there, honestly. With a good header. Another chase. Now where's this one going to end up? Well, it's a clearance, but it's a throw into Chester City as they look to build down the left. Blue skies around the Diva Stadium today. Oh, a nice little ball played in there. Deep cross coming over, a chance at the far post. Surely! Not this time, here's Kelly. Clips it inside. Twist trying to turn, it's not happening. Further shot! Oh, and a great save from the keeper. Now, who was that with the shot? Well, it was Kelly again, following up his own little pass there, but a great stop by Roberts to give Chester City another corner. The chance is there for 2-1. Corner's taken, cross coming over, headed away, and is that going to be another corner? I'm sure Sugden will let it roll. Yes, it is. Chester fans getting behind the side again. Now it's have a short corner. Chester have been using those quite frequently recently, but Brody looks to clip it in towards the middle, but the keeper is there. Plenty of red and white shirts back, and it's the blue and white shirt of Carl Rufford who's got that one. Now a chance. Keeper's out. Ooh, any handball there? Big clearance for Roberts as Twist was closing in. Here's Guyot. And that is going to be a free kick. McIntyre falls to the ground. Plenty of instructions from the Dagenham dugout as Gary Hill urges his side to concentrate. Now, who wants it? And that's going to be a free kick, this time to Dagenham. Dagenham, of course, merged with Redbridge Forest a few years back. Dagenham were in the conference at the time. Redbridge were in the Isthmian League. Isthmian, however you say it. They weren't in the same division as Dagenham. Bit of a stretch that time. Vickers tried to get the ball to Mark Steen, but easily dealt with. And that is going to be a throw to the home side. Chester, of course, haven't been at the Divas since they defeated Lee RMI on the Friday night game. They've had 2 goalless draws at Hereford and Halifax since. So good to see the Chester side getting back onto the score sheet. Remember that goal from Ryan Sugden, his 5th of the season. Nice hit of ball out to the left. McIntyre with the cross. Missed header there, but still chances for City here. Ruffett. Another cross coming in from the left, and there's players in there. And that's going to go for another corner, is it? Not yet. Sugden keeping the ball in. Oh, nicely turned. But this time it is going to be a corner. Chester's 3rd of the game. And there in the background is the supporters coach. Well, that's the one that's been stuck on the M6. Now Steve Brodie with the corner. What can Chester do with this? Oh, and a header over the top from Guyett. Maybe should have done better. And now maybe the 20 or so Dagenham fans will be joined by the remaining travelling support. It's been pretty quiet in there. Now McDougall, well tackled, combination of challenges there. Stopped McDougall in his tracks. Here's Brodie. Out to the left side. McIntyre fouled. That's going to be a free kick to Chester City. Quickly taken. Down the left, is it too quick? It is. And poor play really by Chester there. Sugden wasn't ready for it. Dagenham fans are now making their way into the ground. And a traditional welcome from the Chester fans. Scrappy at the moment in the middle there, but here's Brodie. Nicely played to Blackburn. Blackburn. Chester on the march again in the middle of the pitch, and that's nicely played. Now Blackburn, a chance maybe for Sugden. Sugden edge of the penalty area. Oh, he's brought down. That's a penalty, surely. It is indeed. And Chester City have a penalty. Here we see it again, Sugden about to take the ball past the keeper, and there, the outstretched arm, and Sugden goes over the arm, and that is a clear-cut penalty. Now the question is, what will the referee do about Tony Roberts? Will he adjudge that to be a red card offence? No, he won't. It's a yellow card. But an opportunity now for Chester to get themselves ahead. Now the Dagenham fans who've just made their way in, this is the first thing they'll get to see, a Chester City penalty. And it's going to be Jimmy Kelly who's going to be taking the penalty in a moment. And that's because of the treatment being currently given to a Dagenham player. Still questions being asked by Mark Steen as to whether that was a penalty, but we'll see it again now. And as you can see, if you look closely, the right footer Sugden takes the ball past the keeper there. And there comes the keeper's challenge, and Sugden goes down. Well, I might be biased, but for me, there is no danger of that not being a penalty. And that, believe it or not, is the physio for Dagenham. So, Mr. Booth, the referee, runs back to the penalty area. Everybody's waiting for the penalty. How will the delay have affected Jimmy Kelly? It often is a tactic used. Now, here's Kelly. No problem whatsoever for Kelly. It's Chester City 2, Dagenham and Redbridge 1. Fine penalty from Kelly. Right-footed, sent the keeper the wrong way. Excellently taken. And so 20 minutes after going a goal down in the first minute, Dagenham now losing to Chester City 2-1. Chester turn it round pretty well. And they're looking for another chance here. Brody did well. Twist. Twisting and turning. Brody's still down, as you can see. Ball played over the top. Great ball out to the left. Is there too much on that? Yes, there is. But well played from Michael Twist there. Always looking to attack. Brody back on his feet now, by the way. And news coming through that Doncaster have gone a goal down at Margate. So if scores remain the same, Chester will go top of the league. Sugden fighting for it again. Here's Steen. Dagenham's band are going full hit now. Now they're in the league. Now they're in the ground, rather. And a bit of afters on the pitch there from Paul Bruce following the challenge from Bolland. And the chance of Wrexham. Wrexham, here we come from the home end. And that would be a day to look forward to again. Everybody from Chester with their fingers crossed that will happen at the end of the season, but certainly the Blues heading the right way. The cross from the left, and Wayne Brown comes out as well. Thought for a moment the cross was going to go over Brown, but just plucked the ball out of the air. Here is Chester's goalkeeper and England's #1. The semi-professional England, of course. And Junior McDougall is actually a member of that semi-professional side as well. So international players on view at the Diva. And if you were to walk through the back of the main block of the main stand, you would see Wayne Brown's England shirt encased in a nice gold frame. Brownie's certainly been earning his money this season. 7 clean sheets so far. Not one today, but Chester do lead 2-1. Referee currently having a word with Kelly. Phil Bolland it will be to take the free kick. Bolland, of course, having returned from injury. Bit of a nothing challenge there from Kelly, resulting in the free kick. Now good header from by Sugden. Swiss on the left. Coming inside. Possibilities here. Just still going. And still almost a chance at the edge of the penalty area, but didn't happen in the end. So coming up to half an hour at the Diva Stadium, an eventful half an hour. 3 goals. Chester with the lead at the moment. And a healthy crowd here at the Diva Stadium once again. Chester looking to build on the success that they've had this season so far. Averaging over 2,200. No, it's actually a good pass. Brody, busy as usual, but not having too much success so far today. McDougall. And that hit the back of McDougall to give Chester a throw. Gary Hill, the Dagenham manager, very unhappy at that one. Hill, of course, had to do with the Boston manager, Steve Evans, last season. Evans won that particular battle, and I think Hill desperately wants to get his side into the 3rd division after last season's result. Ball played forward by Janney. But Chester have the throw in. Home fans a little bit quiet, but will be happy. Now Brody, chance to get forward again, but tackled well. And well intercepted as well this time. Brody just couldn't stretch to get that ball. Now Chris Blackburn coming inside. Goes out wide. Well, it's all headers at the moment, apart from that one. Well, the referee's calling the player over after the challenge on the far side. The referee wanting to play advantage, but here we see it again. McIntyre sliding in. Didn't actually make connection with the player, but the free kick given nonetheless. McDougall turns. Chance here for Dagenham. Great chance. It must be 2-2, surely. Oh, what a miss. Well, I couldn't get my words out. Dagenham couldn't get the ball in the net either. It seemed certain that Steen would score from there. And then when it fell to Bruce, he just blasted it high and wide. But Chester's defence was cut open then. And Steen, well, you would have backed him to score from there. 152 goals in his career, Mark Steen. And that seems sure to be 153, but no, it didn't happen. Great block in the end, but then a poor, very poor effort by Paul Bruce. Great chance to get his side back onto level terms. They may have another chance now, but the referee's actually given the free kick to Chester. It did look as though McDougall might have won that free kick. Ball hooked back, but again, nobody that far up, apart from him. Must be very lonely over there, there's nobody else around him, as he's waiting to take another photo. So Tony Roberts to get the ball upfield, the former Welsh international. Twist going in, winning the throw as well. Michael Twist works very hard for Chester. Hasn't had the rewards as yet, 2 goals this season. Now here's Rooney on the right. Nicely played inside. Dagenham looking to create a chance. Vickers again trying to pick out steam. Well, headed away by Bolland. Sorry, Guyot. Steen again. And the big boots forwards. Now a chance maybe. Brody coming in, edge of the box now, Steen, claims handball. Well, that was not handball at all. Quite easily see that came off the leg. I think it was Guyot whose leg got in the way, but the referee has given the free kick for handball, and it's in a dangerous position as well. Steve West has placed the ball down. And the Chester wall will have to be strong, and Wayne Brown will have to be on his feet now for this free kick. Central position on goal, as you can see right at the edge of the D. Here it comes, clip forward. Oh, it's in! And Dagenham and Redbridge have drawn level. Well, you've got to say it was a peach of a free kick. It was a great finish, top corner, in off the bar. And Dagenham and Redbridge are back on level terms. 4 goals in the first half. Chester City 2, Dagenham and Redbridge 2. Well, first halves for Chester this season have normally ended goalless, but today is certainly the exception, and we've got a bit of a classic on our hands, I think. Dagenham scoring in the first minute, and scoring with about 5 minutes to go, or maybe less, to half time. So we're back to square one. Chester 2, Dagenham 2. And the visiting fans who have come in late have seen their side score a second goal. even though it may be the first one they've seen today. And the band is in full flow. So Mark Rooney's goal, separating, well, not separating the two sides, but getting Dagenham back onto level terms. Plenty of complaints about the free kick decision, but well, maybe another chance here. Well, Steen goes down in the box now. No penalty given by the referee, and it really wasn't a penalty either. But the Hearts were in the mouth, and maybe Chester are getting a bit slack here as they've been pegged back. Now, good ball played through, but just denied at the last minute there by Rooney. Here we see again Wayne Brown coming out. Well, he got to the ball. No chance that being a penalty. But you're never sure with referees these days. Well defended. Blackburn doing well. A rough challenge for Kelly, and Sugden was brought back. The linesman's flag up for offside. Well, Chester have been throwing away the chance to go top of the conference in recent matches, with Doncaster not playing or Doncaster losing. Well, Doncaster are losing 2-0 away at Margate now, but Chester stuck at 2 each. Now possibilities here. Shot coming in, took deflection. And that as well takes deflection. Fortunately for Chester, it reaches McIntyre, who tries to send Sugden away, but again, too much power on it. But the efforts of the players receive some applause. No, that's certainly a free kick. Steve West, the man, hacking down Swiss. So free kick from just inside the Dagenham half. Step forward, and again out for the goal kick. And the band will play on. So too will the Chester one. Lee Matthews then with the throw for Dagenham. Header back to the keeper. Swiss waits for any sniff of a chance. No problems with picking it up. So approaching half-time, Chester City 2, Dagenham and Redbridge 2. It's been a good first half in. Oh, maybe a chance for Steen again. And that is Has it been kept in play? No, the linesman's flag was raised. I think the touch from Brown that sent it onto Scott Guyot's leg was too much to actually retrieve, and the ball did roll over the line for the corner kick. Now, will Dagenham take the lead before half-time? Corner kick to be defended. Short corner. Cross goes over to the far post now. Well, it's actually going further out. Here's McDougall. Creates an opening for himself, but Wayne Brown behind that one and gets rid of the ball very quickly. And that is going to be a Chester City throw-in. Steve Brodie was the first man up for Chester, but did enough to win the ball for the Blues. Easily read that time. With the Blues getting the ball back. Kelly. Chester have lost possession. A bit too cheaply, really. And fortunately for City, the Dagenham players couldn't keep hold of it themselves. Well, it's Costa del Diva, as some would say, this afternoon here. Soaring temperatures. And a good temperature on the pitch too. Gary Hill again, calling out the instructions to his players. Hill, 12 years ago, was actually a Sunday League football club manager. His first proper appointment was St Albans. Now a chance. Almost there for Steen, but well hooked away. Sort of back flicks. Oh, a strong challenge there, and I think that's going to be a free kick. Yep. I think a bit too much of a shoulder charge there. Scott Guyot nearly sending him into next week. Referee says you're not taking it from there. He's going to bring the ball back, isn't he? So, over comes the cross. Easily dealt with. Bruce preferring to let the ball run for the throw. Here's McDougall, who's swapped sides with Steen. Referee giving the free kick after the linesman waved the flag. 2 words being exchanged this time. Bruce to deliver once again. Deeper one this time. Chance here on the shot. Oh, great block. Great block. I think Kelly blocked out of the edge of the Blues penalty area, and Blackburn completes the clearance. Big kick from Roberts this time. And a free kick given to Dagenham, much to the dismay of the Chester fans. Now maybe a possibility Chester to close the men down here. It was Bruce who was again in space on that left-hand side. And in the end, Bolland got the ball clear, but it's a throw-in to Dagenham and Redbridge. And ironic cheers as the linesman gives a decision in favour of Chester this time. Steen. There's Gianni. And ball given away by Gianni, who will get it back. Ball played by Chester that time. Both sides really giving the ball away cheaply at the moment. Low ball was played into the area. Claims of handball there, not given. Still a chance. But Chester now can maybe bring it away. But not quick enough was Kelly. Steve Heffer. McDougald. Again a cross by Bruce. It's a deeper one this time. Chester will get the ball away. Referee looking back. Well, he's going to stop the play. But he's actually back to his feet now. Oh, he's come back down again. And the heavies, or the heavy man, is on the pitch. Let's see what happened here, if anything. Well, not too much of a tangle. He's clearly got something in the face, I think, but difficult to see anything. Why he'd need to drop to his knees is a bit of a mystery. Well, Mark Rooney is back to his feet. Oh, well, as soon as I say that, he's back down again, looking to propose, I think, to the big man himself. Bit of a sporting play there from Dagenham. Very close to the half-time interval now. Sugden. It's a deep cross, but nobody on the far side for Chester. And Roberts will just let that one run out of play. But Chester can be reasonably satisfied with the first half performance. A very early wake-up call as Dagenham took the lead in the first minute. There we go, half-time. Chester going at the break. Blues coming back from a goal down to take the lead. But then Dagenham got back on level terms with a peach of a free kick. So Chester City 2, Dagenham 2 at half-time. Shot coming in from Beasley, it seemed, was going in, but the goalkeeper got the touching it right. So we're ready for the second half. Dagenham 2, Chester 2 here at the Diva. But the first half was quite a good one. Chester getting on the score sheet through Ryan Sugden and also a Jimmy Kelly penalty. Paul Terry and also Mark Rooney scoring goals for Dagenham in the first half. How will the second half unfold rather? We're about to find out. Away we go. So Chester will be attacking the home end in the second half. And the news at half-time is that Margate lead Doncaster by 2-0. So if Chester can get themselves ahead and that other score stays the same, then Chester will find themselves on top of the conference this evening. Strong challenge there. Chester have the throw. Dagenham did the double over Chester last year. Already mentioned the 1-0 victory they had here at the Diva Stadium, but also a last day win. 3-0 Chester went down on the day that Boston won promotion to the conference. They did have a very far superior goal difference to Dagenham. But later events following the investigations saw Doncaster then. So Dagenham very unhappy at the financial irregularities at Boston. Dagenham felt their place should have been within the Football League and Boston back down in the conference, but it hasn't happened, and Dagenham must fight really to get themselves back in touch at the top. The excellent start they've had has been wiped out by 4 defeats in 5 games. Quick free kick taken. Chance outside the box here. Long range effort into the arms of Wayne Brown. Comfortable save right behind it. Bit of a sandwich on twist there, but nothing given. Well, it's all up in the air at the moment. There's Brody. Brody not really been able to perform as much today as he has done in his pre-season games here at the Diva Stadium, and also in one match so far this season, but certainly looks to have the bit between his teeth in most of the games that we've seen him play. And a bit of a mystery as to why he's only on the bench in most games. Now quickly taken free kick. Chance here on the volley. Good save by the keeper. But a great shot. McIntyre it was who found space on the left. But Roberts did well to hold it. Here we see the chance again on the volley. So Gianni with the throw. Possibilities here for Dagenham, but again sniffed out. Dagenham playing the ball around with ease at the moment, but they've lost out now. Nice play, nice play. Was there a handball? Surely handball. Well, the referee not seeing that one. Great tackle. Well, at least Chester started the second half better than they started the first anyway. Still 2 goals apiece. Now, ball played over the top. Here's Sugden. Taking his stride. Sugden tries to cut inside, still has it. Can he work a shot here? Shot going in. Oh, it's hit the post. I think that was Kelly again. A great left-footed effort though. Kelly down now. But a great shot. Sugden doing all the groundwork, getting at that edge of the penalty area, and he then laid it off. And in came Kelly with the shot. Oh, bounced off the post. The Chester fans can't believe it behind the goal. They thought that was 3-2. But Kelly has come off worst. But I'm sure he'll be back on his feet. Just have another look at it now. Good left-footed strike from Chester's hard midfielder. And the challenge right at the edge of the box there as Kelly had the shot. Now, what's going to happen with this one? I presume Chester are going to give the ball back to Dagenham. Roberts with a big clearance. Bolland away from danger. Oh, now, oh, that's surely a free kick. It's not just a free kick, but the referee, I think, well, he's reaching for the pocket. Chris Blackburn was almost in then. And the referee having to sort everybody out, but Ashley Vickers brought down Chris Blackburn, and that's the top and tail of it. Here we see miscontrol. Blackburn was away, the outstretched leg. Saw Blackburn collapse to the floor, and trouble here, I think, for the Dagenham defender. Referee just waiting to see what is going to happen. Vickers is summoned to the referee. Is it going to be yellow or is it going to be red? The physio's done his job. The referee now wants to talk to Ashley Vickers. And it's red. It's a red card for Ashley Vickers. The Dagenham players can't believe it. They're furious with the referee, but certainly Blackburn was free on goal. And look at them all surrounding the referee. If they don't watch out, they're going to be booked for complaining, and I think that might be happening right now. Paul Terry. Well, Steve West is the man whose name is going to be taken by the referee. He better watch out, because Dagenham down to 10 now, can't afford to go down to 9. Yellow card shown to West. And now it's the turn of Lee Matthews to point things out, saying that there's nowhere near goal, but, well, look, West. Matthews is still complaining. So Dagenham down to 10 men. Can Chester City take advantage of the extra man? Well, let's wait to see what happens with this free kick Over it goes, wide of the target. With Chester now have the chance to have a go at Dagenham. Now the referee stopping it again. Now, what's happened now? Chester making a substitution. That's what's happening. Michael Brown is coming on. Steve Brodie hasn't really shone today, but Michael Brown comes on. And we know Michael Brown can get down that right-hand side and cause plenty of damage. Let's hope that's how it turns out today. Now, how will Dagenham react to going down to 10 men? Well, they've won a free kick. So the free kick to be taken midway inside the Chester City half. Clipped into the penalty area. The heads go up. And it's drifting. Kept in play though by Buffer, and he'll win the throw in. Twist with a quick throw. Sugden couldn't quite take it in his stride. Ball played back. Pressure by Brown. Good clearance by Roberts. The referee's whistle has gone again. Oh, and that's poor play. Come on, City is the cry from the home end. And Dagenham looks set to make a change very soon. Here's Johnny now trying to jink his way down the right. He's got to go past McIntyre, has done. Chance now for Johnny, gets the crossover. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, no, the referee plays on. Here's Brown, plays the advantage. Brown further down the line. But disappointing that Chester couldn't get more from that move. But they have the ball back, Blackburn. Over to Brown again. Brown, can he get a crossover? Oh, he's still going mad of a shot in a moment. Here's Brown, working out the shot. Oh, he's run too far with it and maybe could have had a dig at the edge of the box, but wants to go further and further. And it's Dagenham now coming forward with Rooney right inside. Now a chance for Steen, edge of the box. Can he turn? Scoops a shot and it's wide of the target. But it's end-to-end stuff here at the Diva. And the supporters are behind the goal there. Very happy with the fact Dagenham are down to 10, but would be even happier with a third for Chester now. Is that going to be a free kick or will play go on this time? Play goes on. And the free kick is going to be given in the end for Holding, and another booking for Dagenham. And this time Steve West is not the man, it's Lee Matthews who is going in the book. And for that challenge there. So what can Chester make of this free kick opportunity? Plenty of players forward. The big man Bolland is also up there. Over it comes. And there is Bolland, and it's 3-2. Phil Bolland for Chester City. His first proper match back. And he's back on the score sheet too. A neat header at the far post. Overcomes the ball. Watch out for Bolland. There he is, rising. Pick that out. Chester City 3, Dagenham and Redbridge 2. And the Chester fans are happier now. Listen to the Chester supporters going for it now. Phil Bolland's header into the back of the net. A nice sight for the home fans right behind the goal. And this time it's a free kick to Dagenham. Now can Chester hold on to the lead this time? Over it comes, good header away. Header forward now. I thought that was going to fall for Sugden. Tries to win the ball back this time, but not happening. Mark Wright, I'm sure, will be happy now. The scoreline. Well, they will know there is still just under half an hour to go. Mark Wright's almost getting in the way of the throw. Intercepted again by Sugden, but Chester get the throw out of it as well. Kevin McIntyre, the man, rising slowly from the gravel track. Well, listen to the home fans now. Now Chester on the attack again, down the left with Sugden, looking to add to his 5-goal tally. But if Chester can survive this one, they've got Nigel Club's Burton Albion on Tuesday night. They really could cement their place at the top. Chance here. Now Twist thought he was on the verge of something big then. Michael Brown should have this now. Chester attacking again. Brown down the right. Tries to skin him from the crowd. And another free kick for Chester. Sugden fouled, so Chester will have the opportunity. Well, 4-2 really would put Chester in a great position. Deep on to the far post again. It might fall for Brown. Can he get there? No, just couldn't get there in time, and the referee is giving the free kick anyway. I think the offside flag may have gone up there. And poor back pass, and there's a chance here. Ryan Sugden, can he make it? 4-2. Oh, poor shot in the end by Sugden. Although the keeper probably did well to stand up, but certainly atoned for his error from the goal kick. But Brown has won it back again. Chester coming forward all the time now. Still a chance maybe if Blackburn could get to it now. And another offside flag goes against City. But the goalkeeper's clearance, a very poor one. Sugden really probably had too much time to think about it. Man in form just couldn't pick out his second goal of the afternoon. Really would have put daylight between the two sides though. Wayne Brown comes out. Oh, he's taken that out of the area, has he? Well, the referee has given the free kick. Now, if Wayne Brown's taken that out of the area, well, Dagenham have tried to take an early free kick, have they? But there could be problems here for Wayne Brown. He did carry the ball outside of the area. The Dagenham players are protesting that should be a sending off offence. And Wayne Brown is called to the referee. Now, what is Mr. Booth going to do? Wayne Brown, ever present for Chester, and it's a red card. Wayne Brown has been sent off, and you can see there, well, there's no argument really. He's carried the ball out of the penalty area. More a miscalculation, if anything, but Brown has to leave the pitch. So, another twist in this match. We're 3-2. Dagenham have a man sent off, and so too did Chester. A little bit different for the Blues, though, in the fact that it's their keeper, and Chester don't have a substitute keeper available. John Worsnop is not added to the squad today. So, what is going to happen? Well, it looks as though Chris Blackburn is going to go in goal for Chester City. Mark Wright definitely not happy now, saying that should not be a red card, but rules are rules, and there we go. Chris Blackburn in goal, and really now the Chester defence have to make sure they give the maximum protection to Blackburn. Seem to remember Chris Blackburn saying that he has played in goal, but not for the first team, that's for sure. A different kettle of fish. I remember an occasion where both Mark Kane and also Barry Butler, going back even further, have played in goal for Chester City. How will Chris Blackburn cope? It's going to be immediate attack against Blackburn here with this free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Obviously it's just outside, because that's what happened with Wayne Brown taking the ball outside of the area. The referee now is walking back to 10 yards. More like 10 strides. And if it's outside the penalty area, 10 yards should take it just behind the penalty spot. That, to me, looks more than 10 yards. Anyway, here comes the free kick. Defended well. And the ball hits the corner flag on the way up. It's going to be a Dagenham throw. And a bit of urgency now from Dagenham. McDougall. Now the battle is on. Can Dagenham get themselves back into it, or can Chester really hold them off? It'll be interesting to see how Dagenham approach it now. They will obviously want to attack, but they've got to be careful they don't slip another goal behind, because you'd think that would be curtains for Dagenham and Redbridge. Good header away. That's what Chester need. Plenty of bodies ahead of Blackburn to clear up the danger. And now maybe a chance for Chester to progress here. Here's McIntyre down the left. Oh, and Sugden didn't take that well. So Chris Blackburn in goal for the remaining 20 minutes of this match. And substitution. Tim Cole is the man coming on for the book, Lee Matthews. Tim Cole, voted Player of the Year twice by Dagenham. Ball played to the right for Brown to chase. Can Brown do it again? Right hand side. Here comes the cross. It's going deep. Just ahead of Sugden as well. Not sure if it was a shot or a cross, but certainly the home fans, the sound of them, it sounded very close to the visitors' goal. And McDougall couldn't keep that in play, and neither could Brown, and it's going to be a Dagenham throw. Edge of the box, chance on the turn. Goes straight to McDougall, maybe pushed too far ahead of him. And that is going to be a corner. Well, what a game. Chester City lead 3-2, but Dagenham have the incentive that Chester have not got a recognised goalkeeper in between the sticks. And I'm sure they'll try to test Blackburn with the corner. Over it comes, and 3 Chester players behind that one. And a big boot away from danger, but it will come back. Roberts, well out of his goal, will send this one forward. Steen waiting in the middle. Went towards Steen, but cleared away by Bolland. Here's Brown again. Ball just going out of play before he could get there. And Doncaster Rovers have pulled a goal back at Margate. It's Margate 2, Doncaster 1. But as mentioned before, if both scores remain the same, or if Chester are winning and Doncaster are not winning, then Chester City it is, will be top of the table. Surely a free kick. Referee not giving anything. It's good work by Twist, but the ball was deflected on its way to Ryan Sugden. Another substitution, it's a double substitution this time. We have Danny Shipp coming on and Steve Perkins coming on, and goal scorer Paul Terry, and Steve Heffer also leads the field. This will be the last throw of the dice for Dagenham and Redbridge. Chester still have plenty of substitutes available. Dave Cameron is on the bench. Mark Beasley, by the way, not involved today. Didn't make the first team or the substitutes bench, so not quite sure what's happened there, but Beasley certainly out of favour, along with with Michael Twist and also Ryan Sugden ahead of him. Everybody up on their feet in the Chester dugout, in the newly extended dugouts this season. Guyot for Chester, down the line. And that is going to be a free kick to Chester City as well. Guyot did lunge in, but I think that's the point that Dagenham and Redbridge are making. Still the boot is left on Chester. Scott Guyot, another booking. And there's my number, says Steve West. But Chester have another free kick. It's from the free kick they scored their third goal. What can happen this time? Over it comes. Guyot. The referee's whistle has gone this time, as the Chester players went in for it. Long range effort. First test for Chris Blackburn, and deals with it well. Started to let the ball bobble up and bounce away, but he knew there wasn't any defender, any attacker rather, closing in on him. But that'll give him confidence. And confidence will be running through the veins of Chester City at the moment. Remember, still unbeaten this season. Chester's big push to try and get into the Football League at this attempt. Many thought that when Chester went down, it would take about 3 years to get back up. Well, this is the third season in the conference, and the feeling is that Chester are on the way back. Now, ball played down the line. Sugden will chase it. A bit of coolness from Tony Roberts. Inside the last quarter of an hour here then at the Diva Stadium. Chester City 3, Dagenham and Redbridge 2. Murphy with the throw. Steen turns the ball over to left. A good ball. Cross coming from the left. Header away. Still possibilities though for Dagenham. Well, a bit of a tumble in the box. Now that surely is going to be a yellow card. McDougall hurling himself to the ground. Didn't even look to be a challenge. And Scott Guy just turns round and looks at him and says, well, what was that? Maybe in a few more words in there as well, but that's what I'm sticking with. Oh, great ball to the left, possibly offside, but no, play goes on. A chance here, McIntyre shoots, but saved by the keeper. An inquest going on in the Dagenham defence as to why McIntyre had a free run on the left there. Quickly taken corner. Here's McIntyre once again. How can he get the ball over? Over it comes, Guyot's header. It's 4-2! Chester City surely now have 3 points from this game. Scott Guyot, fantastic leap. Great cross from the left from McIntyre. But there was Guyot to meet that one. There goes the ball. Watch out for Guyot. There he is. Firm header right into the corner of the net. What a great goal. Scott Guyot, the keeper, is furious, but he was beaten from there. Breathing space at last for Chester City. Scott Guyot gives Chester a 4-2 lead. And both defenders, Phil Bolland and also Scott Guyot, now on the score sheet today, along with the names of Ryan Sugden and Jimmy Kelly, and the Chester fans are now well and truly having a good sing-song. They have the ball again. Oh, that's a late challenge as well. And I think that's going to be another booking, and the referee, well, he's surely got to do something now. There's a bit of a melee on the far side and everybody's getting involved here. Well, what's going to happen from here then? The referee will surely take some action. Even Mark Wright was involved. All were furious at the challenge. Even Chris Blackburn's there. What's he doing back there? He's in goal. Well, the referee and the linesman conferring. Junior McDougall I think was the first person to get involved there. Referee now having a word with Gary Hill. He's going further in. I think it may be the substitute goalkeeper, and the referee has actually sent the substitute goalkeeper off before he's even got on. Well, I think the substitute keeper must have run onto the pitch. Gary Hill is having a strong word, as well as Mark Steen, with the linesman. But Paul Gothard, the man, well, if you look to the right there, Gothard raced in and was having the right go now. To me, there was a lot more going on than that. Mark Wright was even involved with arms flailing on the far side. Let's have a look at it again. There's the challenge. And then follows uproar. Now, bit of a shove there. And then it all followed. Referee still having a long chat. There's the physio again. Now, what is the referee going to do? He's walking down towards the... I was going to say he's walking down towards the Chester bench this time, but he stopped halfway to speak to the fourth official. Now, what did he see? More drama at the Diva with Chester leading 4-2. Two players already sent off, and I think the referee is calling number 3 over. McDougall trying to intervene, but it's Tim Cole, the man who's come on, who's getting the booking. Now, who next? Somebody in the crowd? No, it's going to be... Well, place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not sure. The referee's calling for a ball now. Now he's at it. It's got to be a Chester free kick anyway, because the referee blew his whistle at that stage. And I think we're done with the bookings. So I think Mark Wright possibly got away with it a little bit there. Scott Guy to take the free kick. Well, it's a game that's had everything this afternoon. 6 goals so far. 2 sending offs now. No free kick there, says the referee. Oh, and a bit of afters there. Michael Twiss involved, and Twiss might now be in trouble. He reacted. Paul Bruce, I think it is, with Twiss. He's holding him off, throws him to the floor. That's what the Chester fans were claiming. Now Twiss, watch him as he gets to his feet. Well, nothing too much, a bit of words, but certainly no arms being raised. And I suppose you've got to congratulate Twiss for that, because too many players seem to get sent off for arms raised these days. But Twiss has got a booking. Well, the match has really exploded now. And the referee, Mr. Booth, becoming the man on the spot at the moment now. How will this affect Chester's concentration? Remember, 2-goal lead at the moment. On the clock, there's about 6 minutes left, but goodness knows how much injury time's going to be added on for the sending offs, the melee, and not forgetting the substitutions. We could be here till 6 o'clock tonight. Now Here's West, edge of the Chester penalty. Oh, completely missed the shot. Maybe challenged at the last minute, but certainly a bit of a howler. Dagenham are still trying to come forward, but Chester are getting in the way each time. And that's the way they've got to be, considering number one goalkeeper Wayne Brown received his marching orders. And a towering header. And again. Well, we thought Dagenham and Redbridge might be a threat to Chester's unbeaten record today. Well, the Blues have done superbly well against them. And it's not over yet. Is there to be any more twists in this game? Now ball played back short, back pass, a chance. Oh. Well, they've not made the most of that attempt. I don't think, but here goes Brown right inside. Can he get the ball over again? Twist tries to turn, skips the ball back towards the goal, but no more Chester players ahead of him. But the men in blue and white certainly on show this afternoon. Bit of a sunny delight. I think we can safely say that's a free kick. Doncaster Rovers still losing 2-1, so Chester could be going top tonight. Well, that one didn't work out, did it? Oh, completely scuffed clearance there now. Johnny plays it to the right for Steen. Steen gets the crossover. Out comes Blackburn. Here's Blackburn again. What's he got? Oh, big clearance from Chris Blackburn. The crowd love that one. First cross he's had to deal with. And almost went over the top for Sugden. Now Brown is intercepted again. Can he get the rebound? He can. We are top of the league is the cry. It's not far away from that. Let's hope the situation in the end of April is that Chester are sitting top of the league. And with a bit of luck celebrating promotion to the third division. Now West, maybe a shot from him. Long range effort. Doesn't trouble Blackburn. Now, there's going to be 6 minutes of stoppage time. We knew there was going to be a fair bit, but 6 minutes. Let's hope that Chester can hold on for that next 6 minutes as they defend a 2-goal lead. Now they may have a chance of a further break here. McIntyre dispossessing his man. McIntyre still running. He's got Sugden available on the right, and that's where it's going now. Ryan Sugden, a chance. Is it 5? It is! Ryan Sugden! Everybody celebrating now. Ryan Sugden, Chester City 5, Dagenham and Redbridge 2. Oh, what an afternoon for Chester. Beautiful ball by McIntyre over to the right, and now we've seen a finish. Blistering right-footed drive from Sugden. It's his 6th of the season. It's Chester's 5th of the day. Well, if that's the end of the scoring today, it's a brilliant way to finish it. Absolutely hammered that into the back of the net. Well, I wonder what the odds of Chester 5, Dagenham 2 were at the start of the day. It just caps off a brilliant performance by Chester though. Down to 10 men, of course. And to be fair to Chester City, they've continued to go forward, and that really has proved the best form of defence. Now, have Chester City got any more for their fans this afternoon? Back to the keeper. Foul against Ryan Stockton this time. So that's 1 minute of injury time played. No, that's going to be a goal kick. Missed everyone. Well, news from Margate is that Margate have beaten Doncaster Rovers, so Chester City will be top of the conference this evening. They may even celebrate with a 6-2 win because Chester are on the move again. Over comes the cross, bit deep, far post, or just evaded Brown. Brown will get the ball now. No rush. Little touch though. Chester now will play keep ball. Every touch by a Chester shirt cheered now. Big cheer for Chris Blackburn. Dagenham have the ball back. Give it away though. Start again. Is anybody counting? Well, even when they give the ball away, they're winning it back straight away. It's Holland or Brazil in disguise in blue and white shirts, I think. McIntyre again on the move. And still the cheers ring round the Diva for every touch. Well, you feel that there might be a lunge in a moment by a Dagenham player. Well, not quite a lunge, but Chester have the free kick, even that's cheered as well. Well, again, over 2,200 supporters in for Diva. And there it is, Chester City 5, Dagenham Redbridge 2. It's a great day to be a Chester supporter. Ryan Sugden with 2 goals, Phil Bolland, Scott Guyot, and also a Jimmy Kelly penalty has given Chester a 5-2 win and sent the Blues to the top of the conference table tonight. It's been a great match, pleasure to watch.